Shalom, everyone. Welcome to the Rabbi Money Show. I'm your host, Joshua, and I have a special guest today with one more video. So this is Hope and Jazzy Fox on Twitch. And so we are asking a big question today. If you were given the opportunity to run for president, would you take it?
Yes, I would.
And I think I would too, if I was truly afforded the opportunity, because we're going to learn a lot from trying. What do you think, like, the opportunity would give you? Like, what would you experience?
Well, I think I could experience, like, more time with, like, the people when they're running for president, because
That's true.
like, and I would, like, take their opinions for what they think if I did this before I actually did it.
Yeah, I think that's a very good perspective. A president should be for the people.
Yeah, not against.
Yeah, not against them. That's a really good point. Well, this is a sponsored video, and this video is sponsored by our good sponsors, so I want to give them a shout out. This video is sponsored by tattoobook.com. So tattoobook.com is on Instagram, and you can follow them and get all kinds of tattoo ideas and see really cool tattoos, and people are into that. And so some people who get tattoos might run for president one day. I wonder if any of the presidents had secret tattoos. All right, so thank you again, tattoobook.com, for sponsoring this video, and follow them on Instagram at tattoobook.com, as well as subscribe to their productions and things they put out, and like and heart their stuff. We really appreciate them. It's those sponsorships that allow us to make videos and monetize, so we appreciate sponsorships.
Yeah.
All right, so if you won, what would you try to improve about our country? What would you change and make better?
I would change, make better, like lower the prices, because prices have been going up and people have been losing their jobs. So I would try to make everybody to have a home, so that way they wouldn't be on the streets.
So your platform for running for president, Hope for President, is more jobs,
Yes.
no homelessness, and lower prices on consumer goods and services.
Yes.
Those would be some huge changes.
Yeah.
How do you think you would be able to do that? What would you do?
Well, we have lots of land, so instead of like taking down the trees, in those grassy areas, we could put more buildings, or we could put the houses in stores, and
We're gonna put the houses in storage?
No, the houses in
stories.
Yeah.
Wait, houses inside of stores?
No, houses and stores.
Oh, so you're gonna create houses and stores?
Yes.
Got it.
In those areas.
In the areas where there's grass?
Yeah.
So are you gonna use the government land?
Yeah.
How are you gonna protect the environment while you do that? So you don't make everything buildings.
Well, we still have trees.
So you're gonna keep part of your plan is to keep the environment and trees.
Yes.
So you want to build eco-friendly.
Yes.
But you're gonna create jobs because you're gonna build more homes. Are you just gonna give them to people, or are you gonna make them pay? How do they get a house? How do people get houses?
Well, you could give it to them, but once they start their job, they have to pay rent, obviously, because it wouldn't be fair if everybody else is paying rent and they just not pay rent.
Get people into houses, but they have to agree to try to go to work.
Yes.
In something that they like.
Yes.
That's cool. I like that idea. So you said that if you were going to run for president, you would end homelessness, and you're going to do that by creating and building houses. So the people that are going to build the houses, that creates new jobs.
Yeah.
So then you create new jobs, and people go to work building houses or getting their furniture or painting. That creates more jobs. So everyone who's homeless can have a job.
Yes.
And then we just keep doing that until everyone has a house. Do you think that there are a lot of people right now who have houses that are just empty in America, that they're not being used?
Yes.
What do you think about if those houses, they have to be used within a certain period of time? If they just sit there, then what?
Then we could use them for when children, like, we could have a place for the children who don't have moms and dads.
So you're going to help orphans?
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. All right, so what's your campaign again? End homelessness. And
that people would have jobs, so that way they could make money, so they could have, like, food and lower the prices down. Because
how are you going to do that? How are you going to lower prices of stuff?
Well, they vote for it.
So you're going to make it so people can vote for lower prices. But so right now, like a business owner, they set their own prices, like Rayleigh's or whatever. They make their own prices. So how are you going to make it so that other people lower their prices?
Well, you could try always talking, like, because you could imagine, like, you could tell them, imagine if you didn't own the store and they were owning the store, and don't you think that the prices should be lowered a little because they're really high?
Maybe it's because of the taxes that they cannot have, like, maybe if we got rid of tax, then businesses could lower prices.
Yeah.
So you have an agreement that if we give you lower taxes, you will lower your prices.
Yes.
For the people. That's a great idea. Can I be your vice president?
Yes.
I can help you with your ideas.
Okay.
Okay, so if given the opportunity to run for president, would you take it? Before we go into that and we talk about whether or not I would take it, we do want to, again, thank our sponsors. So this video is sponsored by Tattoo Book, right?
Yeah.
So Tattoo Book, we just want to say thank you, and we already mentioned you, but we do definitely want to say thank you for sponsoring this video. And tattoobook.com is an awesome Instagram feed where you can see all kinds of cool stuff, tattoo related. All right, so if I were given the opportunity to run for president, I definitely would take it. Just because I'm going to learn a whole nother rules, regulations about finance and money, super PACs, all kinds of stuff. And
like, clean the environment so it's not so, like, there's not so much stress everywhere.
You're campaigning still. So but this is my presidency. This is President Joshua.
Okay.
So you're one of the things I realized listening to you is that a president has to have ideas now and, like, be decisive and make decisions and think about what they want. So I think it was a little bit daunting sitting next to you, Mrs. President, because you came up with ideas so quickly and, like, how to get things done, and you know what you want. I think I definitely want to lower taxes if I was the president. That's how I would improve the country. And I think I would get rid of government control. I would look at ways of giving the people more control back.
Yeah.
I think that's the private sector and not corporate America, like I don't know if that's a good plan. I have to
Yeah.
study it and think a lot more.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure people have tried things like that before, and I don't know how they've worked out.
Yeah.
So
So he would have to.
this is a deep
forever.
subject. You'd have to do some study before you just try to take over running the presidency. So thank you to our presidents who've run before. We really appreciate you and how hard you work and how deep you think and how much money you have. All right. Have a good day. Shalom, shalom.